Get a vision, get entertainment. You know the rules. You definitely know how the fuck we play, you heard? Here to land another plane. Oh, man. We're going to get deep with this shit. See the title in hand. See what we discussing. See what we talking about. We're going to break it down further. Basically, this is a plane that's gonna inform and drop a lot of jewels on self-awareness, relationships, morals, and having values. A lot of women is brought up in this world at an early age, and it's a fairy tale-ish type way of being brought up. You know, superiority, being respectful, being ladylike, being raised and learned into becoming a wife. In the United States, America, a lot of those traits of American women becoming future mothers, or let me take that out, future wives. That in America, it's a very uphill battle, because New York, let's talk New York. New York is like a gumbo pot. It's all types of motherfuckers out here. So I bring up New York because when you're dealing with the world, and like I said, New York is a big gumbo pot. There's a lot of people that come out here that's not from New York and not from the town, and they get Americanized. Meaning they might have had a different mindset where they was, wherever the fuck they was from. They came to the United States, and their whole setting, their whole mindset changed drastically towards a man. The values and the time frame of wanting to pursue a relationship nowadays is swindling and dying down. Like, a lot of men are starting to recognize, see the waste of time into pursuing that. A lot of men are starting to use women for what they want, how they want to deal with them. Because you gotta see, as a knight, as a king, as a god, you have to know the difference between women traits, women understanding, and the nature of women. See, you gotta be able to accept that all women have a good side of them, have a bitch side of them. The good righteous side and the bitch side. Now, these two sides clashes all the time with women. 5 minutes ago, she was a bitch. Somebody might have checked her about being a bitch, And 20 minutes ago, 20 minutes later, she want to pair as a queen. The problem with women nowadays, they are really battling righteousness and being a bitch. Righteousness and being a bitch, it coincide with all women. At any moment, that bitch can come out. When God goes through her and lives through her, she do righteous things. So women is in a consistent battle of trying to appeal to the nature side and want to do the right thing. And you got a lot of women that enjoy being a bitch. You got a lot of those too. Remy Ma, she just literally said, quote my words, that she did not cheat on Papoose. I mean, I'm not just saying this.
I never cheated on nobody, so I don't know what y'all talking about. I never cheated on nobody, so I don't know what y'all talking about. I never cheated on nobody, so I don't know what y'all talking about.
Let's let that linger for a minute.
So I don't know what y'all talking about.
Let's let that play out for maybe 3 minutes. Let's let that linger.
So I don't know what y'all talking about. I never cheated on nobody, so I don't know what y'all talking about. I never cheated on nobody.
That's
so
Remy Ma. That's her own words.
I never cheated on nobody, so I don't know what y'all talking about. I never cheated on nobody, so I don't know what y'all talking about. I never cheated on nobody, so I don't know what y'all talking about. I never cheated on nobody, so I don't know what y'all talking about. I never cheated on nobody, so I don't know what y'all talking about. I never cheated on nobody, so I don't know what y'all talking about. I never cheated on nobody, so I don't know what y'all talking about. I never cheated on nobody, so I don't know what y'all talking about. I never cheated on nobody, so I don't know what y'all talking about. I never cheated on nobody, so I don't know what y'all talking about. I never cheated on nobody, so I don't know what y'all talking about. I never cheated on nobody, so I don't know what y'all talking about. I never cheated on nobody, so I don't know what y'all talking about. I never cheated on nobody, so I don't know what y'all talking about. I never cheated on nobody, so I don't know what y'all talking about. I never cheated on nobody, so I don't know what y'all talking about. I never cheated on nobody, so I don't know what y'all talking about. I never cheated on nobody, so I don't know what y'all talking about. I never cheated on nobody, so I don't know what y'all talking about. I never cheated on nobody, so I don't know what y'all talking about. I never cheated on nobody, so I don't know what y'all talking about. I never cheated on nobody, so I don't know what y'all talking about. I never cheated on nobody, so I don't know what y'all talking about. I never cheated on nobody, so I don't know.
I had to let y'all hear that to make sure you have an understanding. A true understanding. You heard her, right? And this makes maybe you just turned on the channel, maybe you walked out the room, but just in case.
I never cheated on nobody, so I don't know what y'all talking about. I never cheated on nobody, so I don't know what y'all talking about. I never cheated on nobody, so I don't know what y'all talking about.
That's your word, Rem? That's your word? Word is born?
Cheated on nobody, so I don't know what y'all talking about. I never cheated on nobody, so I don't know what y'all talking about. I never cheated on nobody, so I don't know what y'all talking about. I never cheated on.
I'm confused. If that's the case, why Papoose punch Easy Black Captain in the face? Okay, let's say Remy Ma didn't cheat, right? Okay, fine. So Papoose punched Black Captain in the face because he's playing Remy Ma too close. His actions was disrespectful. Could it be that? I mean, the nigga, you heard it out of Black Captain's mouth. He said he caught 2 smooth joints on me. Like he saying he hit him twice, got some clean joints on him. Like he tapped his jaw. But at the same time, right, I say this to say this, Remy Ma manages that kid. So let's say Remy Ma didn't sleep with her. And sitting in the restaurants, wearing matching outfits. Not only in the video, he said in one video that, how would this play out? She's married, she deals with the dude, deal with me. Maybe this go on Love and VH1 and it blows up, then it all turns in my favor. Like, he even said, I knew I should have been on point, knowing that I was dealing with X, Y, and Z. I should have been on point, meaning he should have been more alert of Papoose presence or just being aware he would have not got punched in his face. But he did get punched in his face. So if you didn't cheat, why is your man punching other men in the face that you're playing very close? Very close. Extremely close. See, here's the thing. You're never supposed to put your all into any female. Never give 100% because it can hurt you at the end. If you're going to decide to get down in this type of time, in this day and age, with these type of women, you cannot give 100%. You got to give at least about 75. And use the other 25% to investigate at times. Because, see, these women, they are manipulators, they're liars, and they like to deal with things for the moment. Let me explain something to you. You can be a rich nigga. You can be a broke nigga. Women minds, they thoughts, they patterns, how they think. They can be in love with you 30 minutes ago. An hour later, they don't know your name. When you see majority of women act like that, it's coming from a place of not understanding themselves. It comes from a place not loving themselves. It comes from a place not knowing who their father was. It comes from a place where some women been touched. Some women been outed. Some women been ran through. So you gotta understand, like, it's a lot of baggage, mental trauma, karma from doing fucked up things in the past. All that weight you deal with when you dealing with a woman, period. I'm not saying black women. I'm not saying white women. I'm not saying Puerto Rican women. I'm not saying Asian women. I'm not saying Jamaican women. I'm saying all women. Race doesn't matter. When you decide to get involved with a female, a relationship, nowadays, you are accepting baggage. You are accepting trauma. You are accepting pain. So I don't know how much you can deal with it. Now, some men know how to weave and move through the cycles because they're going through it themselves. They know how to check situations. But toxicity, I said that wrong. Toxic. Being toxic. It's a trait that is addictive. It's it has a lot to do with not loving yourself, not knowing yourself, and willing to accept bullshit from others. That's what toxic shit come with. Because if you a real man, you're not gonna deal with no toxic bitch. You're gonna dead her. Let's talk about the cheating factor. She says she didn't do it. I'm saying she did. See, you gotta understand, right? A lot of women, like, when things don't go their way or it's not working in their favor, a guy that they even slept with, they'll say, like, oh, that didn't count. That didn't count. What do you mean? And you know how many of those didn't count? Like, women are wicked, man. A female will motherfucker be fucking you and she wants some new dick in her life. She gonna introduce you to the new nigga that you been fucking and say, oh, this is my brother, Harold. Harold's in the background like, I ain't your goddamn brother. You was just sucking my dick last night. I ain't your goddamn brother. Yeah, what's up, bro? How you doing? Yeah. Might be in the other room. Like in the other section. While she's getting touched up, you might even be hearing her guts get clapped out. That's how comfortable and cool y'all are. It's to the point the dude might not even know that this girl gets some money, man. She sucking fuck for some money sometimes. And give you the bread. You know, some men don't know that women do that, man. Like a lot of you niggas are in relationship with escorts and don't even fucking know it. Some do. A lot don't. Remy Ma, she expressed that she didn't cheat on Papoose. It's a loss for Papoose because, you know what? One thing I do respect about them, right? A lot of things, when it was going down, like when it was out and it was like, you know, it got out, Remy and Pat kept their mouth, you know, quiet. They really didn't speak on it. But when Papoose really decided to talk about it, to say something about it, he comes up with this. And like, I'm really trying to figure out. Because like when I saw this, right, I said to myself, okay, is this an old freestyle or is this him trying to like reply to the haters or something? Like I was really trying to figure out where he was going when I heard this freestyle on Funkmaster Flex, and he seemed real like happy, so I was trying to understand.
I came to kill it with Funk Flex on Hot 97. You know what it is, Ciroc Studios, Funk Flex, Papoose, we here. I mean, yeah. Perhaps like your second trip up here, bro. Oh man, it's great to be here, man. Killed him last time. I tried, man. I tried, Flex. That's all, man. Let's go, Ernst. Yeah. Rolling in the coupe. Yeah. Oh man. Okay, y'all know what it is. Brooklyn, what's up, man? We on it, man. Yo. Captain, next set of sons of a bitches. Hurricane Harvey happened during the harvest. The first 5 letters the same. Peep the logic. HARVE. Let's be honest. I'm sending my condolences. This a government project. Militant. I keep the Magnum usually quick to grab the Uzi. If I get hot again, man, I ain't doing songs with nobody. I'm acting snooty. I would never let another rapper use me. Ain't have a deal in years, still flashing jewelry. Do I look like I got left over bad and bougie? Grown men, bunched up in the club. What is women at? G shit, call me Heathcliff. I'm a different cat. You slap me, then I slap you. I can't get with that. You slap me, I gotta clap you. Ain't no tit for tat. Niggas spit it whack. Claiming that they can spit with Pat. You ghostwriter got a ghostwriter. What kind of shit is that? Run DMC, I was rocking the leather. When Biggie had the game locked, I was cocking Berettas. Hip hop raised me, I wiser than never. I knocked the snot out of your snot box like Floyd did.
So talented, man. Papoose is very talented. This is hurt to see him go through this.
This ain't the movies, and you not it. So if you play me for a fool, I'ma shoot my shit. Yo, you take a stand for that pussy. You turn on your own man for that pussy. You do anything for the pussy. Well, to me, that just means you a pussy. I do it big for the queen. Yo, I take a swing for the queen. Yeah, that's how I live for the queen. My wife caught a case, I did a bid with the queen. Yo, I make it hot for the queen. I do the rock for the queen.
Saying that with pride, saying that with a lot of enthusiasm, very prideful in saying that. She's from Castle Hill Projects. First of all, any girl that's on the 6 train line, you don't supposed to even trust. She's from Castle Hill Projects. Anybody in Parkchester, St. Lawrence, Soundview area, you don't wife up a female from Castle Hill Projects. That was the fucking loss right there. But hey, how many times we met a female and we find out later she's fucked up? I guess he found out real later how fucked up she is. My thing is, right, we got Tay-Rock and Easy Black Captain. They supposed to be battling, I think, or they have been or something like that. And Tay-Rock put a tweet up, right? And he said something in behalf of, oh, you were talking to Easy Black. Like, how is it that, you know, your whole girl got a whole man laid up with, like basically saying, like, your girl has a whole husband, Papoose, right? And they together home now and all that. Something to that nature. Remy got offended and said, what did you say? And she started to talk tough. She started to say, yeah, I know some men that's definitely real about me. And basically gave out a little threat. And she tried to clear it up. Said, I seen the text. I like you. She tried to clean it up a little bit. But she got kind of, you know, trying to threaten the man a little bit. I guess they had a small conversation. They talked it out behind doors. Cooler hells prevail. But my whole thing is like, last year when Gucci Gotti was battling and he was shooting bars and he was rapping hard in your face, you didn't have that same energy. He basically said, because you just said that you didn't cheat. He basically was, I mean, do we have to play the Gucci Gotti shit? Do we have to play that? Why right there on stage you didn't express that you didn't cheat? You was quiet as a mouse. You didn't say a motherfucking word. And this man gave us about shit like 20 bars. Maybe more. Moral of the story is, a lot of women believe they don't cheat. A lot of women believe their ideal wife Majority of women are delusional. Take that with you. Walk that with you. Understand that. Never put your eggs in a basket. All of your eggs. Leave some out for some other ways to get fertile, because for you to spread your seeds, because these women are savages and they don't give a fuck. And you will be fucked over at the end. Gutter Vision, Gut Entertainment. You know the rules. You definitely know how the fuck we play. Yo, I need y'all to download the Scoops app. I'm putting a lot of content on there. I'm loving the love. I'm dropping a lot of content on there. I need y'all to download the app, Scoops. And we're on another page, another note. Gutter Vision, Gut Entertainment. You know the rules. You definitely know how the fuck we play. You heard? Stay tuned.